What's going on, people? Today I want to talk about getting audited from CHP or DOT after you get your authority. After you get your authority, I say 6 months to 7 months after, you get a phone call from Highway Patrol, and they want you to set up an appointment with them right there and then on when they can come out and do an inspection on your truck and check out your paperwork to make sure that you're running legal. So let me tell you what happened with me. So DOT calls me up. We set up an appointment last week for Monday, and this is the following things that you have to have in hand, because this is what he wants to see. He wants to see 90-day inspections on the truck. You got to inspect your truck, especially here in California. You got to inspect your truck every 90 days. It doesn't have to be by the scale house. It could be by a certified inspector. So he wants to see the 90-day inspections. He wants to see your logbooks. He wants to see the receipts on the repairs that you've done on the truck since you've gotten your authority. He wants to see your drug and alcohol enrollment certificate and the results. Of course, he wants to see your permits. He wants to see your driver's license. So when he told me what he wanted to see and what he was gonna do, I kind of used some common sense to say, you know what, he's gonna inspect the truck, so he's gonna do either or. He's gonna inspect the truck and then start doing my paperwork. And when he's doing my paperwork after getting out of that truck, he's gonna be one mad inspector. Or he's gonna do my paperwork and then do the truck, and he's gonna be one mad inspector when he gets out of that truck. So I say, you know what? Let me go get the truck inspected. So I went to the scale house. I did a volunteer inspection. That's legal. For some of you guys that don't know, you can volunteer an inspection. That's legal. Here in California, you go to a scale house, and outside their office, they'll have it posted, you know, when they have the open days for volunteer inspections. So anyways, I went and got my truck inspected. Of course, you know, I had to go wash it, you know, because you don't want to go get it inspected and your car be all filthy and dirty. And so got my sticker. See the sticker? So when the inspector showed up Monday, you know, I let him know. You know, I went and had the truck inspected. He was very glad about that because, you know, just like I assumed, he did not want to inspect the truck because that's just a waste of time for him. He's pretty much there to check out to see how your business is running and if you're running your business legal. So he checks out my 90-day inspection papers. I was off, I think, on one by 2 days, which is not a big thing. But remember that, you know, you got to get your truck inspected every 90 days, especially here in California. You got to get your truck inspected every 90 days, and don't go throwing away them old receipts, them old inspections. Do not throw them away. You got to save them things. Also, when you go enroll in that drug and alcohol, when you get your results in the mail, don't throw that result away. Don't throw that piece of paper away, because he wants to see the results as well. My dumbass threw that piece of paper away, and I had to go back to the clinic and get a copy of my results. So that turned out pretty good. And then he checked out my receipts for my repairs, what repairs I've done to the truck, and that turned out pretty good as well. He didn't have no issues with that. Then he asked me for my logs, and me, I don't go out of state, and I don't go more than 100 mile radius from where I park. So say for instance you park in Fontana and you don't go more than 100-mile radius of where you park. You don't need a logbook. And what I mean by logbook from truck stops or the logbooks that the companies issue you. You don't need a logbook. All you need is a piece of paper that states your name, the date, the time you started, the time you ended, what city you went to, what city you came back from, the beginning miles and the ending miles, and of course your days off. You don't need to put pre-trips and post-trips. If you're a local guy like myself, you don't need that. All you need is just a piece of paper saying when you started, when you ended, the hours that you did that whole day, and the miles that you've done the whole day. He also gave me a copy of another piece of paper that they do. It was similar to mine's, but they're both legal. So I was fine with that. And the inspection went as planned. Perfect. Nothing to it. But I just want to let you guys know that, especially here in California, your 90-day inspections, you have to get them done. You have to keep them receipts. Don't throw them old 90-day inspection papers away, because you're going to need them. They're going to want to see them. Also, the volunteer inspections at the scale houses. Some of us want to stay under the radar by not going through the scales, bypassing the scales. And here in California, there's a lot of ways to get through the scales. There's a lot of truckers that bypass the scales. I don't. Me personally, I don't. Every chance I get to go through a scale, I go through it. If they pull me over, then they pull me over. I want them to inspect my truck because I want to stay in their system as far as me still being in business and my truck being inspected and being up to par in California rules. So that fear that you guys have going through the scales and stuff, try to get that out of your system, because that's the only way you're going to stay under the radar. If you go through the scales and you just volunteer an inspection, it's legal. It's legal to volunteer an inspection. And the good thing about volunteering an inspection is if there is something wrong with your truck, they're not going to put you out of service. They're not going to cite you. All they're going to do is give you a verbal warning and tell you, hey, you need to get this fixed. Go get it fixed, and then, next time you get a chance, you go through the scale again and volunteer another inspection. Boom. Get that puppy, your sticker on your windshield, and you're good to go. So yeah, just keep that in mind for all the new guys that are thinking about getting your own authority or have your own authority. You're gonna get a call, and they're gonna want to inspect your truck. Do them a favor and go get your truck inspected. Go get a volunteer inspection, level 1. You'll be good to go. But just remember, keep all them receipts, because them receipts are real important. DOT is going to want to see them when they come and inspect your truck. So hopefully that'll help somebody out. Have a good day.